Hey everybody, this is Kangashark, and welcome back to Let's Play Back to the Future the game. On the last episode, we traveled back in time to 1931, and in this episode, we're gonna continue to search for Doc. Now, in the last episode, we kind of had an abrupt ending, because I had some recording issues.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Hey, it's Dan. How you doing, bud? Anyway, I had some recording issues in the last episode, meaning that, I forgot to make space on my hard drive to make sure that I would be able to record for a decent amount of time. And of course, that bit me in the ass, and the recording stopped at the 16-minute mark. But luckily, I had noticed about 30 seconds after that and recorded another episode. But since the recording actually stopped, it threw off my my commentary a whole lot, and I was just kind of like, there's stuff happening. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So let's head over here real quick. It's Doc.
Marty,
Doc,
what are you doing here?
you sent for me, Doc.
Yeah.
I did? When?
May 14th,
Yeah.
1986.
86.
1980?
Of course.
The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
I think you did forget about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Yeah.
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Yeah, we do.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yes. Yeah, we
You
do.
might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Yeah.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, that
Yes,
sounds
they didn't
terrible.
approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right? But what?
Let's see. How about we inform the authorities that you're going to be attacked?
Why do we
Seems
tell
like
the
a good idea.
authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Oh God, no you don't. There's no way anyone would want to see that. Now let's go back in
Why don't I
time.
take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez,
All right.
we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc.
Yeah,
We're
that's-
already talking about the end of the universe.
I mean,
I missed that.
that's a possibility,
Don't be
but
ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
I guess that's a possibility. But you know. All right, let's make a stand.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gunfire that
Oh,
renders the
Jesus.
innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Good Lord.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
Ugh.
I should have guessed.
Yeah. How about we talk to the
Hey,
gangsters?
maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive
No.
to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided. Do you?
Probably not. But how about I break you out?
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be...
Well-
That's it!
Oh,
What's it?
you got it.
Rocket-powered drill.
Ooh.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill.
This sounds
I
awesome.
abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly
I kind of want to
complete.
tie like that.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a
yeah.
minute, Doc. You want
The,
me to
time
convince your 1931 self
thing,
to build a
you know.
rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
It'll work.
Precisely.
Doesn't always work. Where can I find your younger self?
Okay, well, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Fun. Oh, I'm not doing anything here. I swear. Anyway,
I guess I better get started.
yeah.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
I hope so. Alright, let's run over to the soup kitchen real quick. Soup kitchen, away! Alright. So let's see what we got going in here. I guess that guy doesn't mind having his intestines melted by the soup, or whatever they do.
McFly!
Biff? Kid!
Biff? Huh?
Grandpa?
What?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie.
Oh
what
god,
are you doing out here?
that's one of Biff's relatives?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I
Yeah.
could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
It seems that Biff's relative, and this one is actually kind of
Would
cool.
you?
No.
Look at that awesome
of
purple
course
soup.
not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear.
Yeah.
I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Alright, well, it looks like Biff's relative is the head of the mob. The local mob, at least. So let's talk to this guy. See if he can tell us. Let's use the phone.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Alright then. Oh, hey, there's the phone.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Okay, I guess that's a way to, you know, look at it. Alright, let's see.
Brown results.
Hi.
Okay.
Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse.
They have a butler?
I say he's calling.
Well, I guess he did have an estate at one point.
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Let's go head on over to the courthouse then. Before anything else happens. Anything else horrible, at least. To the courthouse! Let's rush over there real quick. Hopefully it's easy to find Doc in there. Hi, Einstein. Bye, Einstein. Alright. And, oh!
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Well, I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Is that who I think it
Brown?
is?
Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
That seems about right.
Naturally,
let's head right after him. Yep. Come back.
Or do we take H's chance with him in a line operator? But in that case,
Listen, Emmett,
There
you
we go.
don't know me, but I'm
A
your
little hard to
friend.
click on.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What are you doing?
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
That doesn't make it sound important. I've gotten something important
Come on,
for you.
Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Oh, lovely. Your dad seems like a wonderful person. When will you be done?
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Oh, fun. How about getting out early?
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Oh. You sound a little scared.
Sounds like you're a little scared
Is
of
your
your
pop
father.
a scary man?
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Sounds like you do a little bit. I hear you're working on a rocket drill.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
What? What do you mean?
Even possible?
No, come back.
Let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many Newtons are required?
Come on, wait up a minute.
Yeah.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Well, can't you see I'm busy? Come on, tell me about your rocket drill.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist.
Yes, you are. Don't lie to me.
Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information
That proves
from
nothing.
about me, mister, but you're wrong.
Nothing at all, Emmett. Come on. Just. Well, I guess we're not gonna go there. Let's go talk to 1980s Doc. See what he has to say about his 16-year-old self. 16? 19? What do you say? I don't remember. Doc.
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Yeah.
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
He says he's not a scientist.
I
It's
tried
kind of
asking
weird.
him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections. So I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
Well, that
That
sounds
sucks.
terrible.
It
Yeah.
sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him. But right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
How can I get Teen Doc to trust me?
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
It's like a movie.
Not
Teen
sure.
Doc and Teen Doc 2. And then, of course, the MTV spinoff, Teen Doc. Which is a lot
Why does your
edgier
younger
and
self
more
mutter all the time?
Muttering?
to the point.
Why would I be muttering? I never mutter.
Oh, no, you don't mutter at all,
The
Doc.
Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
Cool.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure.
Oh.
But it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Spectacular, miserable failure. Alright, then, you seem really dedicated
You
to
know,
the
your
law.
younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Fun. Did I already
What does
ask
this Expo
this?
have to do with you muttering all the time?
Maybe.
When I was younger, I used to
I
relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Alright, well, it's a good idea. Let's go.
Let's talk about your younger
Listen
self's
in.
problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Yes, yes. I'll rush over there right away.